Hey folks, Pam McCoy here, and as promised, we are starting with step one of the hands-on portion of building your business, building your online internet business. And the first thing that you're going to need to do once you've, I'm going to assume, hopefully rightly, whatever word it is, that you already have a product or a service. And now the next step is getting an autoresponder. An autoresponder is probably the single most important thing that you're going to have as a marketer, other than your product or your service, because it is a way for you to capture your leads. Okay, so the first thing is that you have to, go out and find people. You have to create, right? You got to create your content. You've got to distribute it to people. And then once they opt into your list, you need a place to capture those people. So if you don't understand what that means, let's say you're going into a store, but every store that you walk in, you're going to have to give them your phone number or your email or your physical address. Let's say your email, because that's what typically that we do here online. We get email addresses. That's how we capture people's information. That then provides that store a way to follow up with us. They can let us know when they're running specials, if they've got a deal going, if something new is coming out on the market. Well, the same thing is, that's exactly what your autoresponder is. That is a way for you to keep up with your leads. And, it's said in this industry, the fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, so what that means is that you need a way to consistently follow up with people that show interest in your business, your products, your services. And the autoresponder is the place to do that. That's the way that that's done. So you've now captured these leads, you're following up with them on a regular basis. And, having this autoresponder provides you with a way to monetize your list. So, maybe they came in on your list for one particular product or service, and most people are not going to buy the first time that they are exposed to something. It typically takes 7, 8, or more exposures to a business, a product, or a service before someone is ready to buy. So this is a way for you to keep in contact with them before you get to that 7th, 8th, or more exposure, because by that time they may go, okay, you know what, I like this person, I trust this person, and this does look like something that I'm interested in or that I want or need in my life, so yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it. And even if they don't purchase that product or that service, well, you may provide other services down the road, and you've still got these same people that you can market to. And maybe they didn't want the first product that you sent them information about, but they do want the second product that you've sent them information about. So this is a way to monetize your list of people. Okay, now the autoresponder that I have chosen, there are various ones out there. The one that I like, that I have been using since I came online, is Aweber. There's a couple of others that I'm familiar with. I just haven't tried them, so I don't know. Can't tell you how to set those up. Can't tell you how good they are, what their pros and cons are. I just know that I've used Aweber. I like them. It's easy to navigate. And their customer service is great. Anytime I've had an issue, a question, I call their 1-800 number and they, take care of it. They're fast, they're friendly, it's great service. That's my plug for Aweber. Okay, so you're going to go to aweber.com, and obviously if you don't have an account, then I think you would have something up here that says, create an account or something like that. Of course, I already have one, so I'm just going to log into my account. So what you're going to do, of course, I've got a list here. You won't have anything if you're just creating this, if you're just, you just started, you just came into Aweber today. So you're going to go to Create and Manage List. All right, and we're going to go here. These are my list. You're going to go here to create a list. All right, it automatically gives you a default list name. You can name this whatever you want. If you can name it something that's related to your business, you can just put your name on it, whatever you want to do. I will tell you that if someone else already has that list name, you can't use it. You're going to have to find something that is unique. Okay, so we're just going to say they all have to be together. My test. See, these are the ones that I could use. All right, so we're just going to go my test 6. Okay, that's one that hasn't been used. All right, list description. You know, if you want to put something in here, you can say this is whatever. This is my business, whatever business it is that you have. You're going to put your name here, your address. It asks you not to put, you see the tip over here, it says avoid using free addresses from sites like Yahoo, AOL, Gmail. It's preferred that you use an email address from your domain, but if you're just getting started, you may not have a domain name. You may not even know what that means. A domain name is, like one of my domain names is empowerwithpam.com. Okay, so your domain would be your own, say it's mybestbusiness.com. You would go out and purchase a domain name. We're not doing that right now. So you would put in here whatever email address it is that you want to use. And it says, you know, don't use this or avoid using this, but you can. You can use that. Your contact address here, you have to put something or it won't let you go any further. Notifications, what this means is if you fill out this information, fill out your name and your email here, Aweber will send you a message letting you know, hey, somebody's just opted into your list. You have a new lead. You have a new potential customer. In the beginning, when you first get set up, I highly recommend that you go ahead and do this. Once you get to a point where you're getting, you know, 30, 40, 50 leads or more a day, then that will probably become a little bit bothersome. You won't want all those emails, so then you can just remove it. Okay, so you're going to put this information in and save settings. All right, then we're going to go to personalize your list. And here's where you're going to put your company name in. So let's say we're going to make something up. Best Biz Online. That's the name of our company. If you have a website, if you have a blog address, you can put that here. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that's about it. Put in your blog address, your website address, your email signature is, this is what's going to, just here it says it adds a personal touch. So you can put your name in there. You can put, like for me, I might put Pam McCoy, and I put my email address. You can put your Skype address, whatever you want to put in there, okay? Down here, obviously, yours will be blank. If you want to share any messages on social media, then you can add your Twitter address, your Facebook addresses, global text snippets. We'll get back to that. Save settings. Okay. Now go to step 3, confirmed opt-in. For our business, for our particular team and my company, we turn this off. Okay, let me tell you how this works. And you may, for your business, you may want to leave it on. If you are on and you are requiring an opt-in, what that means is, let's say you've got your page, keep it. You've got your capture form. Somebody's put their email into your capture form. Rather than getting the first message that you want them to get, they're going to get a message that says, hey, you opted in to Jane Doe's list. Do you really want to receive emails from this person? Then that person is going to have to click, yes, I do. So basically it's a double opt-in. They're opting in the first time saying, hey, I want more information about your business. Then they're opting in again saying, yes, I already said I want information about your business. A lot of businesses do that. Personally, we don't recommend it for our business, just because, first of all, people oftentimes won't get back to that. They'll leave it. They'll say, hey, that's too much trouble. They won't even do it again, and you've lost that person. So that is just my suggestion, is to turn that off. That way, when they initially put their email in that says, yes, I want information about your business, boom, they immediately start getting information from you. Okay. Success page. This is, like, for me, for my business, this is my sales page. I'm going to put in the sales page for my particular business. I'm going to put in the email address, and I'll show you what that is. There. All right, so what I would do is put that in. You don't have to do that. You can leave it blank if you want. But it's a place that in case something goes wrong here, it'll send them to this spot when they say, yes, I confirm that I want to be on your list. Okay, if you're not doing the double if you're not doing the double opt-in, you don't have to worry about that. All right. So we're going to save those settings. Now we're going to go to messages, follow-up series. Okay. With our business, with my particular team, we have a series of messages that we will provide you with, and many companies do. They have a series of messages that automatically are populated for you if you want them. So if you already have a series, if you're joining a company or a team that already has a follow-up series, and what that means is, once somebody puts their information in, they put their email address in, say, yes, I want information about your company, this follow-up series of messages immediately goes out. Okay, it goes out however you have it set up. You know, they can have one message today, they can have two tomorrow, they can have one every day, they can have one a week, however it is that you set it up. You don't have to go in and create that message. It's automatically being sent out. All right, it's already been created, and it's going to get sent out automatically once they join your list. So if your team or company has a campaign code, then you're going to go campaign sharing. And right here, you'll put in whatever campaign code it is and hit load campaign. And it will automatically populate the follow-up messages that have already been created for you. If you do not have a company or a team, if this is just you're getting started with your own company, your own business, your own brick and mortar business, whatever it is, then you come in here and you create your own follow-up series if you want to. All right, so I've clicked on that. My computer's just a wee bit slow. All right, so here's how you're going to create your message. All right, you're going to say something like, welcome. Here's the information you requested. Let me not shout at them. And then you come down here and you start typing in your message. All right, so you just type away, thanks so much for asking for further information about my company. My name is blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you just put this, you come up with a message here, whatever it is that you want, and then save. Next, save and exit. And then you're going to go through and you're going to create another follow-up message if you want. You know, you can create as many follow-up messages as you want. So you see right here, here's message number 1. It says send immediately. So that means as soon as they opt into my list, this is what they're going to get. They're going to get this information right here, okay? You want to do another one? And it's taking a little while, obviously, for this to load because I've got so much going on here. All right. I'm just examples here, guys. We're going to get rid of that. And you can put in whatever information here. If you want to say, hey, this is where we're located. Here's what you're going to get when you join me in my business. Here's how I can provide service for you. You have this problem. Here's the solution to your problem. All right, let's just type something in here. Okay, obviously I'm just, you know, doing something goofy. But anyway, so you type in your second email message. Save. Next. Okay, now this is asking me, when do you want me to send this message out? You can send it a day later, a day after that last message that was sent out. You can send it out 7 days later. You can send it out however many days later you want. I'm going to go 1 day. And the reason I say that is because the more, again, you know, it takes, the typical person takes 7, 8 exposures to a business, a person, a product, a service before they go, oh yeah, I could use that. Okay, so the more contact that you keep with them, the better off, the better chance you have of them joining your business. Okay, so I'm going to say send this one 1 day after the last one. Now I can even get specific and say which days of the week I want this to go out, what time I want it to go out. I'm not going to do that right now for the purposes of this video, but you can do that. You can set up days. If you want to skip Saturdays or Sundays or Wednesdays or Mondays, whatever it is, you can choose which day of the week you want it to go out. Save and exit. Now I've got all of my messages listed here. I'm going to go back to my list settings, go to personalize your list, and down here in global text snippets, this is some information that is automatically populated onto your email without you having to physically go in and put the information in yourself. Your name, your picture. You can put in your a picture that will show up of you with each email. You can put in information about your Facebook fan page site. You can add your Facebook profile site. Whatever it is, you can create this. And again, a lot of times, like for our team, for our company, on our team specifically, we already have this where these snippets come up. It's got our picture, it's got our Facebook profile, our Facebook fan page, our email address, all of that stuff. So if you have a company that you're working with, you may already have this information here, okay? In which case you just go, you change it to you make it specific to you, save the settings. Now, we're going to go back to that follow-up series of messages. And this is very, 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 very important. Send a test. Send a test message to yourself for every message you create, especially if you are working with a partner, with a team. The reason that you're doing that is to be sure that the message that you are sending to your leads contains the information that you want them to get. Okay? And getting back to those global snippets, it's really not, if you're doing this for yourself, by yourself, you're not in a team, you really don't have to worry about that. You can, but that takes more work here when you're creating this. All right, so when I clicked on that first message, it came up here. If I want to change the title of it, if I want to change what's in the body of it, I can do that. Okay, but always, 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 again, especially if you are in a team or you were given a campaign code to load here, always send yourself a test message to be sure that what your leads are getting is the information that you want them to get, that it links back to you and not another one of your team members, not another company, and not into cyberspace, into nowhere. There's been times I've looked at some of my follow-up messages and it links to nothing. So it's absolutely vital that you send yourself a test message, test every message that there is, because you will find sometimes that the first 5 messages, especially if you're using somebody else's campaign code, the first 5 messages are fine. That 6th and 7th one don't work right. So that is very, very, very important. Okay, so that is about it. We're going to wrap up for this first video. I hope that has been helpful to you. I will put a link below that you can click on to go to Aweber and get your autoresponder through Aweber. Go through the process of setting this up for yourself. I'm also going to send a link to my team, to my company, so you can get information, more information about us. I hope that's helped. Thanks so much for watching. Leave your questions or comments below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks again. This is Pam McCoy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.